There's three areas that my research has really focused on in the past decade. One is really starting with actually it was more than a decade ago, it was back to 2000, starting with research on the Roots of Empathy program. And I really have to emphasize that Roots of Empathy is probably one of the first social and emotional learning program in Canada. It was before social emotional learning was really had the title yet, but really a program grown. And I was the first researcher of the Roots of Empathy program. So that's really what I've been interested in over the past while, is evaluating these programs to see what works for whom and under what conditions. How do you sustain it? And really finding, like with my research on the Roots of Empathy program, that children who receive Roots of Empathy, contrast to those who do not, increase in their empathy, their ability to get along with others, their emotional understanding. And then other programs as well. We've been evaluating a program called Mind Up, a social emotional learning program that integrates mindful attention awareness training for children, again, with very positive findings showing that this brief 15-lesson program essentially can reduce children's stress and increase their empathy and kindness, and as well as their attention focus. And then other programs I've been evaluating called Kindness in the Classroom. As you might have, my focus is really not just on reducing aggression and reducing problems. I really have focused on increasing empathy, compassion, altruism. That's where I feel that our future world needs. Our citizens of tomorrow really need that. Another project I'm working on is on neuroscience and social and emotional learning, working in collaboration with a neuroscientist to see how these experiences and programs can change the brain. It's a whole new field, neuroscience and education, and we have a group at UBC advancing that. So if we really want to get this movement going, and we want to have it embedded in the very fabric of schooling, we need to include it explicitly, intentionally when you're learning to become a teacher. You need to have courses on social and emotional learning and how to promote it. I will say British Columbia, my colleague and I, Shelley Emo, we created a social and emotional learning teacher education program at UBC in 8 years ago. So we're the first ones in North America, and I believe still the only ones who have an explicit program on social and emotional learning. Mind you, it's a smaller cohort of the larger program at UBC, but it's had huge uptake and has become a prototype for what other people want to do.